Well, as soon as you notice that there's water around, that's one indicator that the part of the cave could be live and growing. And here we go. Again, we have that nice white calcite in the limestone, and it's being, and we'll talk more about the process of how it gets to there. But you can tell this is live and growing because of the color and the drips.
Some more white.
Yep, and the drips that coming off are making more flow stone. Rim stone, and here's some really, really small bacon right there. See the little bitty teeth?
Yeah.
Yep, small bacon.
Oh,
Very
this
small
makes
bacon.
me hungry
I
too.
know. I like bacon myself.
What
do you notice right off right here? We're wider, aren't we? Our hallway's gotten wider, and look at our ceiling. Much taller now. Much taller.
It's kind of shiny. I think I see some more spiders at the very top. Huh? Are there holes on the ceiling too?
There could be. We'll stop right here. All right, can we stand right here close to me, fellas? Right here close to me. We are at the center of X Cave. You are here at the X. This is the center of X Cave. So we came down leg 1. That's where we walked. And this is leg 3. So we've got part of our... And this is leg 2 and leg 4, and they meet right here, and this is the center of X Cave, and that's why we call it X Cave here on the park. Right here, so look all the way up to the ceiling, all the way up right here, all the way up to the ceiling, and then all the way down to the floor. This is more flow stone. The small sections that I showed you earlier, well, this is still flow stone. Some people think they see jellyfish in there. They kind of look like jellyfish. But this is flow stone. This is the longest section of flow stone at the park. Do you see this right here?
Yeah.
So there's the neck, and then here's the body of that. What do you think that looks like?
Turkey.
Exactly right. We call it Turkey Rock. And when we come back to the X, we're going to go over the story of how that turkey got to be part of the cave. All right? Okay. Well, let us move on through leg 2. Look straight up. This is called a dome in a cave. This is made when the cave is being made, so this is called a dome. And then right here, you've already seen these, and you've actually already named them. This is the largest column on this part. So we've got our stalactite, we have our stalagmite, and they finally met right here in the middle. So this is the largest column on this park.
Here's some stairs to go up. I got some. Whoa, look out there. I think I know why you have helmets.
All right, well, this is a very nice active area of the cave. So this is another nice formation right here we call the pipe organ. Now here is a formation that is very kind of rare, and I think it's right here, and you can look it up on the internet and study it a little bit. So, you see how this looks kind of, it's white? Kind of resembles flowstone just a little. But there is a cave formation called Moon Milk. And I think this is Moon Milk right here. And so it's something that you can look up and study, but I think that's what they call Moon Milk. You got it? All right, good.
Yeah. That's what we have to do. Here's the exit. I knew we were going close to the end.
Are you sure we're at the end?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay, well maybe we are, and then maybe we are not.
We weren't at the end.
So you see that creek down there?
Yeah.
That is called Cave Branch. Cave Branch Creek helped make one of the largest caves on this park called Bat Cave. And it's also making another cave called Cave Branch Cave. And we kind of, in one way, we kind of walked over a whole nother cave.
2 caves in one.
So yes, we walked over top of it. So that's one of the basic ideas of caves being made, is that water coming in an entrance and a hole in the ground over time helps make this cave.
Did we just start all over?
So we're coming down leg 3 of X cave system. Notice our ceiling height is lower. Our cave walls are smooth. But look at the holes in the wall. Look at the small holes. Do you see the small holes?
Yeah.
All right, the small holes, that is called solution pitting. This right here is another cave formation. So you see these lines right here?
Yeah.
That's called solution ramping in a cave. So our ceiling height is lower. The cave wall is smoother. Have you seen some stalactites? Have you seen any stalagmites?
No.
No. Well, this side of the cave is much, much different then, isn't it? Then we have, look straight up. Oh, don't get too fast, fellas. Look at this. Another dome. Another dome in a cave.
Awesome!
Yes, that's really neat. So
I've
don't
not
get
seen
too
that big
fast.
of a hole before. That's so awesome. I see a lot of holes in this, but they're very tiny. Wait.
Where are we at? Do you recognize?
The center of X cave.
Yes, we are here again at the center of X cave. We have come back through the center of X cave. So real quick, I'm going to go over real quick. So again, all the caves are made of limestone rock here on the park. All these caves are called solution caves. Now, water coming in over time is what helps make caves. They can come in a natural opening. They can also come from the surface. And so, when the cave is being made, you have solution pitting, you have solution ramping, and the anastomosis. Then, so this whole area would have been under the water table. Then the whole water table drops and gives us a cave. Then we have to have, in order to have stalactites and stalagmites, we got to have 4 things. We have to have water. We have to have limestone caves, we got those. We have to have cracks in the limestone rock, and we have to have a forest. Every year, the leaves fall, right?
Yeah.
And they make a big pile. All that starts rotting and decomposing, and that rotting vegetation puts off a lot of carbon dioxide. When rainwater goes through that rotting vegetation, it picks up that carbon dioxide and makes something called carbonic acid. That acid starts turning the limestone into like a little limestone milkshake, and it comes into the cave. And when it comes into the cave, it loses some of the CO2 or the carbon dioxide. It's a weaker acid. It can't hold on to the minerals anymore, so then it starts depositing them on the ceiling. And that's how stalactites are made. Stalagmites are made from the little bit of drops of water coming off the stalactites. There's usually a few minerals left. And that's how stalagmites are made. Flowstone, bacon, rimstone, the popcorn, the soda straws, all those are variations of that carbonic acid solutionizing the limestone and coming into the cave. And what's really cool though, and so I said there's 4 ingredients, and we got all those 4 ingredients over here. We got all kinds of stuff over here. But when we came down leg 3, we didn't see any stalactites. There were no stalagmites, there was no cake bacon, no popcorn. Well, when you take away one of those ingredients, then the cave can't grow. And so what they say is, over on this side of the cave, there's a different rock called sandstone. Sandstone will let that carbonic acid come and reach the limestone. And so this is what the cave would have looked like when the cave was being made. So this is what the cave looks like. What could have looked like when it first was made. And then this side over here is what the cave looks like when it continues to grow, when you have all the formations. So X cave was really cool because you have what the cave would have looked like when the cave was being made and after the water table dropped. And then this side of the cave is with that carbonic acid coming in and solutionizing the limestone. So there is actually a 2-part definition of something being called a cave. The first part of the definition of something really being called a cave is that somebody has to fit into that hole in the ground. And then, once this person gets into that hole in the ground, stay right there, they have to go deep enough into the hole.
Let's go into the lights out.
They have to go deep enough into the hole to experience total darkness. So once somebody fits in the hole, and then once they can go deep enough where there's no light, then you're by definition in a cave. And so, you can do this in 3 places on the planet. You can go total darkness in caves, at the bottom of the ocean, and the Amazon jungle. The leaves of the jungle can be so thick and so many, it won't allow moonlight to come through, and you can be in total darkness in the Amazon jungle. Are you all ready to experience total darkness? Make sure we leave all of our lights off and count down 3, 2, 1. Total darkness. Okay. All right.
That's better.
That's better, huh? All right, so go ahead and turn on your lights. Turn off the lights. Let's go through the rest of the cave with just our lights on.
Don't leave the flashlight.
So this is actually another cave formation too. Do you see? Yep, I will talk about that. So you see this right here? Looks like someone took a really big ice cream scoop and just scooped it out of the wall. Well, that's called a scallop in a cave. This right here is called an electrical insulator. There used to be, there's been electricity in the caves, lights in the caves since 1925. And this is what they used to run the wires through. So this is the 4th leg of X cave. So remember, this side of the cave is not growing anymore because that carbonic acid was not allowed to come and reach the limestone. So we don't have any stalactites or mites. Our ceiling height is much lower, and we just don't have any of the other cave formations. Be real quiet. And instead of hanging upside down, it has put himself into that little crack right there. We will move right on.
Yep, this is it. Are you shaking it or not? Yeah, it probably is. It is. Come visit the caves for yourself. And remember to like, comment, and subscribe.
We all want you to come visit Carter Cave State Resort Park. It's a fantastic place to be, and you can be out here in nature and enjoy a lot of things. And when you come to the park, remember LNT, leave no trace. Leave nothing but footprints, kill nothing but time, and we hope you all get to come here and visit us here at CCSRP.
Thanks for watching.